Julia Bird, and I'm delighted to be joining the team of mentors for National Centre of Writing. It's an organisation that I really admire. Their programmes are so inventive across the whole range of opportunities they offer to writers and readers, and I'm really pleased to be a part of it. I'm a poet. I've published 2 pamphlets with the Emma Press and then 2 full collections with Salt Publishing, and I've also co-authored a couple of miscellanies, we call them. The first one was poetry, tiny texts and illustrations, and that was a project that we kickstarted and then or crowdfunded, and then the second one was poetry, essays, games, illustrations, recipes, all sorts of things based on the life and work of John Keats, and that was published by a letterpress publisher. So the book made letter by letter, literal lead letter by lead letter, in the same way that a book would have been published in Keats's day. So that was a real fun educative project. I'm also a producer. Through my company J Bird Live Literature, I have produced 8 touring poetry shows. So I would put page poets on stage, directed by a theatre director with a set design, a lighting design, a soundscape. Once, very memorably, we worked with the pyrotechnician, so we had fireworks on stage with poets, and we would take those shows on tour to theatres and art centres up and down the country. And those were all Arts Council supported projects. We worked on lots of other bookish projects, but the live show was probably my speciality. And then at the back of that, underneath my writing and producing experience, I've got a 20+ year career in working for literature organisations. I've worked for the Poetry Book Society, the Poetry School and the Poetry Society. I've done freelance work for the British Council, for the National Centre for Writing, Poetry Translation Centre, and lots of other publishers and festivals. So that's given me an absolute rock solid understanding of how poets and writers find their audiences, find their readerships, make a living, or part of a living. And I've got great contacts up and down the country that hopefully I'm going to be able to put to use on your behalf. I think if you're looking to work with me, there are sort of two ways that I can help you. The first is a conversation about how it is that you find your audience and your readership, whether that's through publishing traditionally or self-publishing or crowdfunded publishing, if you want to make a one-person show or even a bigger show and take that on tour, if you want to work as a writer in residence, if you want to learn how to teach other people to write or other people to develop their creative voices, probably in an informal setting rather than a formal setting like a university. Informal, I've got lots of information there that I can share with you. If you've got a well-developed idea for a project, I can help you take it to the next level, or if you just want to chat through some sort of possibilities at some early stages, I can do that with you too. The second thing is, for when you've got a project that is well developed but you need some cash to make it happen, I'm very experienced at putting together funding applications to the Arts Council in particular, so I can talk through that process with you, from the beginning of looking for sources for funding to the stage where you get to the point where you're ready to submit an application. I can help you balance your budget, I can help you write the narrative to describe your project, and I can help bring it all together to make a sort of solid case for why your project should be funded and supported. If you've got any queries, talk to the lovely people at the centre, and they will be able to just ask a few questions and check out if I'm the right person to work with you. But I hope you are, because I'm looking forward to hearing about all your ideas and to assisting you with bringing them out into the world.